AITA for saying I treat my wife like a plant. Sunlight, hydration, and gentle encouragement. And now she's furious? Throwaway because I'm half embarrassed to even post this. My wife, 26F, and I, 28M, have been married for 6 months. We don't usually joke around much because I learned early on that she's not really into jokes. And honestly, I'm not much of a jokester either. Things have been fine until yesterday. I was sitting on the couch watching TV when she suddenly came up to me and asked, "Would you still love me if I were a plant?" I immediately recognized it as one of those weird, hypothetical trap questions, so I tried to give her a sweet answer. I said, "Of course I'd still love you, and I'd water you regularly for photosynthesis." I meant it in a loving way, not sarcastically. I said it with a straight face, no laugh, no smirk. When I do joke, I usually can't help but laugh at my own stupidity. But this wasn't like that. She just stared at me like I'd said something awful. She told me I was being insensitive and that I shouldn't joke about things like that. I was caught off guard and tried to explain that I wasn't joking. I really thought it was a kind of cute, thoughtful response, even if a little silly. She kept insisting I didn't take her seriously and that I should have phrased it better. I started getting defensive because I truly didn't think I'd done anything wrong. Then out of nowhere, she said she wanted a divorce. I laughed, not because I thought it was funny, but because it felt so out of left field, and it was a nervous reaction. That made things worse. She said, "See, you're not taking me seriously at all." We argued. It escalated. She brought up how I've always had a nonchalant tone and that she's sick of feeling unheard or dismissed. I tried apologizing, but she shut down completely. This morning, she called her mom and told her she's seriously considering divorce. Her mom hasn't reached out to me, and my wife hasn't said a word since. I honestly feel lost. I never meant any harm. I didn't think saying I'd love her as a plant and water her would trigger this. I don't want a divorce over something like this. I'm willing to fix how I communicate. I just need advice. What can I do or say to help her understand I didn't mean to hurt her?